of computing satellites. And this allows people to connect all over the world, especially in developing countries, to these computing satellites. And this provides hefty data center level computing. Data centers are extremely expensive, extremely environmentally expensive, and we can get it so that people aren't building these data centers anymore, they're connecting to this cloud-based infrastructure. Supercomputers cost $5 to $10 million a year to power, and rare metal intensive.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, we're on track then. Dissolution of most Earth-based mining, humanitarian benefits. Mining companies often use illegal slave labor. We can shut them down. We can flood the market, they can't compete. Slave and worker alike often fall gravely ill. The amount of illnesses there are related with mining are quite numerous. Even without asteroid mining, necessary developments in robotics can remove human workers from the equation. So we're talking about that synergy pathway where we start utilizing robots. Well, eventually robots can be, even if we're talking about Earth-based mining, they can be cheaper than even slave labor. So we can take them out of the equation. Ecological benefits. Strip mining is a blight on the land. As I was talking about, millions of acres of land actually in the US alone. Waste is incredibly dangerous from the mines. That wastewater I was talking about, billions of liters of it, it completely infects the rivers that it's in. Questions to consider about asteroid mining. How vital will it be to be an early adopter of asteroid mining? You want to do asteroid mining, do you need to get out there right away? Are you going to need to be one of the very first people in order to be competitive? What other avenues of life could material abundance drastically change? We talked about the Grow-wise city, making them a lot cheaper, desalination, things like that. How will space piracy be handled, or will it even be an issue?
Space piracy is always an issue, right?
So, further reading, this is actually based on my chapter, Very Human Future. It's a book that's coming out soon. It's through Fast Future Publishing, fastfuturepublishing.com. This is from the workshop that I'm leading later. So I have a method for developing these hypotheses, going out, researching them, and then formulating them into an executive summary type report, technical report. And it's called Qualitative Future Squares, Method for the Madness. It's available on Amazon.com. It can also be found on my personal website at daredaniels.com. Releases on Monday. So those of you that, if you decide to take the workshop, you'll actually be getting the first educational usage out of the Qualitative Futures Square.
Cool.
So, questions?